Is it good? Why on YouTube is it not doing anything? Damn it. Oh my god. Did I put a delay or what? Shit. It looks kinda okay, I guess. Alright, let's pay then. Welcome to my stream. Well, I never get to, so.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers.
Yep.
Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Useless silverton sword. I'm just gonna sell it.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Don't remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect to resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices, and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit. Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Oh, damn it.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Yeah!
Get it from both sides!
Damn it. I think my controller went off. I don't know. What's wrong? Damn it. Oh well. Close it. It's not working. Don't know why. Alright. That's good. Sorry for the delay. Oh. Whoops. Well, that's unfair.
I will kill you! Get it from your side! I will kill you!
Oh my god.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Hello, hello.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
I'm a bit thinking cut off.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquière, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
I'm thinking I'll go into Skellig first.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquière. Of those de Jonquières, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for
You've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be...
Why do you need to know?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed... disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Oh, so dark in the city. Let's eat something, shall we?
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
First time for me.
Stop! Go away!
Got me.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please! Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please! Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
How to go up though? Over here. Yeah. Damn it.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Yeah, what will happen?
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
I'm gonna claw yourself.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. so let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Truth is, we're already... I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well, it shan't put me in the poorhouse. The truth is...
What the hell?
Fucking hay-horse. Laid up for son's den lately.
Stop going there, your place something good.
Pam-param, pam-pam-param.
Ooh!
Sail to Skinnigar. With the war on. You're daft. Any man will tell you that. We'll see.
No discounts,
That's
no
the notice.
credit.
Just might find a man brave enough. You, go back to your rocking chair. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242,
I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. I had time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone. Need a strong shoulder to lean on.
Plan's crazier than it is sane. But
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born.
sounds fine.
It pulls.
The Reapers come for me. Challenger seeks to subdue Pile Driver.
On the guards. Interesting thoughts.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Full price.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, Georgius George. While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a...
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
Oh well.
A bucket of coin for taking some hits to the face? Tempting offer. I'm in. What do I do?
Nothing much. Throw some punches, not too many, mind. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus Georgius George, the Pile Driver. May the better man win.
That's it, you're in for it! Fucking come on!
Not too late to surrender.
That's it, you're in for it!
Congratulations. A
Pile Driver!
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'll fight.
Your attention, please. While our champion... The rules are...
Anything else?
A warm welcome.
Fucking come on! That's it, you're in for it! Let's end this.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Archibald O'Neill is another brook. There's also Mortimer.
You're a fierce one, but you've fairness in your eyes.
Oi!
What it?
Not hungry?
What?
What are you... Farewell.
The seas are tossing, tossing, and the wind keeps...
No glass.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yes.
All right.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, so... I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see.
Yes.
In that case,
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense.
I have more to...
Then please do.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Brokilon Forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Brokilon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space, and she travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an... I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see.
No.
Naturally, I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and
As you enter the city.
Dandelion inherited.
So I've heard.
Thanks for your...
Good luck, Witcher.
Sean, for a voyage through those waters. You'd make a fine sailor.
Hey,
Oh!
Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Reek's here. Time I went back to sea.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Like one of them hard duds. Who knows?
Snake eyes.
As well.
He the horny one?
Wanna dip your dingle?
Life, you gotta take risks and not get back.
The Persiflora is Novigrad's most famous project, but there's also Crippled Peaks, the Rosemont, and say the priest. God, the Reapers come for me.
Think you could be the clown? Don't bother now. Wanna dip your dingle?
Hey, you seen any bright fillies?
I never come back, you stinking staggies!
All's we want.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth! Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure. How long you gonna make me wait?
They killed him! Reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place was no good. Watchy creation. Please. Now we can greet each other.
Hey, Zoltan.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Fuck off, Geralt.
I'm looking for... I know she came to know...
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times.
Oh.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few...
Let me guess.
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to you hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find in Dandelion gone? The tavern chock full of bums? Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters. The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name. It says...
Huh. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system.
Give him a chance. Seems when he also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings. Here it is.
Not a bad idea.
That's what I'm... We should... I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones.
Zoltan, wait.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful.
Right, you are. If you need anything...
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours. And the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
Lice it, you mangy dwarf.
I will get you every last copper.
Horse!
Help!
What you hollering?
Close enough.
Keypad!
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works.
Already given her a verbal...
Come on.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are...
Not entirely out of kindness.
What did you...
Not Gerald.
Oh. Dreadful so...
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women...
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you...
Probably.
Out.
Same. 'Twas that...
This...
Plain. Course...
Thanks for your... Listen.
No. I mean...
No rain, what?
It just rains.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of
You've come to the right...
You, Elliot?
Yes?
Sorry,
Ah... Any better?
So you're...
Elihow.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean...
I met him one night in a tavern. He...
What happened?
What do you think?
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal...
Dandelion...
I try... When you... Sometimes... Odd as requests go.
What did you and Dandelion...
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he... In fact, he...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunt, but as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky.
Really?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why
do I dress up? As I became a tailor instead. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become...
I managed to... Thanks for your...
I can help. Greetings.
Wouldn't mind it.
Greetings.
Glad to take...
Of course, please.
So long.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Where's the werewolf? So I can run a lot. I find these a lot more. Archery only.
Man's always got it uphill.
Even the rain smells like piss in this town.
Talk to Marabella. Oh, the teacher.
Excuse me.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in... Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah! This is grand!
You shan't disappoint them.
Yeah.
So, who would like to... Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
It means that due to our mutations, we have an overdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What'll you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all." And that's where little witches come from.
Nope.
Children, what's the meaning?
Is it true witches kill kings?
Don't believe everything they say.
What about animals? They don't like you. My mum says animals don't like bad folk. Tomcat ever hiss at you?
You stole many kids. Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
Oh, I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
Why would they? I don't care.
So please do tell me.
Thanks. That was an ordeal.
The Ratcatcher had no...
Oh yeah? How's...
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children.
That's sad.
But you would...
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to...
Mold. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
What?
See, Dan?
No, but he never came back to see.
Thanks for your help.
Books. Nice. Such morale. Fucking big box only heavy broken reek with him.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Ah!
chased you all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No, no. Right. Get through the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been My neighbour Wench sold amulets to ward off the ring. Sold many. But then they burned.
My arse wouldn't be so wet.
Ah!
Really? Let's do this one. Let me try and find it. Just so you know. Hold on. Ah!
Drenched again.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Sure.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
Oh, Arya La Valette.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter.
What the hell? I didn't
Forgive
kill
me, Morvran,
Inquisitor.
but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named
Damn it,
Molly.
I didn't kill
Heard she
his
works
son.
here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer.
Seem to know.
This time of day?
Not in the mood.
I jest you. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly, and they now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if...
We cannot know that just...
All right, so...
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped...
Well, if...
On our way...
I didn't kill his son. I spared him. Damn it. Arian La Valette. Dumbass.
We've arrived.
Nice play.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the...
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed.
Seem to know your...
I find them to... Must say, I'm curious how...
Mostly just try to...
What would you say...
Not what I came here.
Don't make me...
Why not?
Ha! Splendid!
Think I'll give you a run on this...
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's be...
I hope I win.
Riders, ready!
Faster. Go, go.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
The roach I chose put it...
Exceptional. I've not lost the race in a... That... Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as...
Right. Thank...
I shall be here for a time.
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady? Hmm?
Who do you...
Can't decide between the Black Stallion and the Grey Mare. Sorry, don't...
I'm Geralt.
Geralt!
Yeah!
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion. I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask...
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But...
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against...
Course not. Sweetykins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Ha.
You do realize...
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde. Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her back.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister.
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all...
Any chance?
Of course.
What? Why do you need...
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberry.
Thanks.
Wait. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his...
Won't be too hard to convince him.
Oh, that's wonderful!
Lol. I want to join the race.
Yes?
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
would a witcher come here?
Oh my god.
Ah, Geralt.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road out of...
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are.
Likewise.
Just this morning, my Twitter came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders held in some silver studs.
That hurts!
Would you...
I'm the new...
And them pointy things stick...
Away.
Do more evil than 1,000 believers can do good. Ears open.
I remember where it's going.
Quite like a raw wound.
It's just behind her. Easy. No, 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 no. It would be a long way if you fall there. Who's this?
Interesting.
Rosa.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Var-Atra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the Bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rick.
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the... Now take Master de Bergerac to the...
As you say. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt this. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, wood to start with. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one. Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay.
Really? Then who?
I'm a witcher.
A witcher? That...
Incredibly. But we came to ask about your...
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he...
Mean he wasn't? But you...
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Stop floating and fight! Practice! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not in...
Sorry.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry.
You're not the first to be... Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated.
We've picked up a...
Wonder how the...
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures me.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home. And they say the city's treasury's bursting.
Emperor...
His
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventure.
Changing sub... Dandelion...
Strain? It's no use, Geralt. Edna! What?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for...
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated
Who?
Eccentric... He'd apparently been an important...
Who Dandelion's...
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure.
Exceedingly... Well, can I
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell, then. Oh, payment for your time.
caravan.
K-Swix. K-Swix.
Well, well, another freak.
My mummy says hello.
Piss off! None of your kind will get in here on my
Has gone
watch.
missing. The temple guard has refused to search the house.
Just a story. My Twitter came back to the market with
Catch
news.
a witcher by the toe. If he sees you, let him go.
Ah, humans. I believe I should. Watch it.
Word is there'll be a big tournament soon. Even the new waitress.
Ugh, there's no fucking integrity in this world scene.
Plug some lasses from the lands already taken.
Those armies across the river.
So the worst scum flowed.
You're a fierce one.
There you go with this here. I was fed a bit out my own place. Suddenly,
Unbloody thinkable.
Sick of it all. What village are you from?
Willows. It's in area 2 days' road from Zima. You've got arrived there just before winter.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bum? Ah, you're back!
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we want to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you...
A few bruises and a toe. Otherwise, not much a note.
Let's hit.
I know where he went with Neither Stafford. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven bastard.
Maybe.
Sounds like you found...
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting. Thing is...
What she supposedly like...
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently. Named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crisp. It's Priscilla. Aye.
Who's this?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits, and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right.
Priscilla works for the Mummers Troop.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of...
Must you always...
Alright, I think I'll stop the stream now. Okay, thank you for watching.